श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शंकरं लोकशंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। देवाय तस्मै नमः। रमेश कृष्णमूर्ति। Let us chant from 20.
Okay.
कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः
कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः
प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः
प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः
तं तं नियममास्थाय
तं तं नियममास्थाय
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
यो यो यां यां तनुं भक्तः
यो यो यां यां तनुं भक्तः
श्रद्धयार्चितुमिच्छति
श्रद्धयार्चितुमिच्छति
तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां
तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां
तामेव विदधाम्यहम्।
तामेव विदधाम्यहम्।
सतया श्रद्धया युक्तः
सतया श्रद्धया युक्तः
तस्याराधनमीहते
तस्याराधनमीहते
लभते च ततः कामान्
लभते च ततः कामान्
मयैव विहितान् हितान्।
मयैव विहितान् हितान्
अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषाम्
अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां
तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसाम्।
तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसाम्
देवान् देवयजो यान्ति
Devan devayajo yanti.
Madbhakta yanti mamapi.
Madbhakta yanti mamapi.
Avyaktam vyaktimapannam.
Avyaktam vyaktimapannam.
Manyante mama buddhayah.
Manyante mama buddhayaha.
Param bhavamajanantah.
Param bhavamajanantaha.
Mamavyayamanuttama.
Mamavyayamanuttama.
Naham prakashah sarvasya.
Naham prakasha sarvasya.
Yogamaya samavritah.
Yogamaya samavritaha.
Mudhoyam nabhijanati.
Mudhoyam nabhijanati.
Loko mamajamavyayam.
Loko mam ajamavyayam.
So we have to do this. Shloka number 25. So after talking about Nishkama Bhakti and Sakama Bhakti till 23, in 24, he is saying, Avyaktam Vyaktimapan. They think that I am somebody who comes and goes. And that too, they've been told all this Dashavatara and all they've been taught. And so they take it literally and they think God comes and goes. And therefore, they pray for me to come, etc. There's nothing wrong with that. But he says, Param Bhava Majanantaha. When are they going to know my Para Prakriti? Apara Prakriti, they are very good at knowing and they pray for me to help them, give them better Apara Prakriti. What about the best Apara Prakriti, which is Para Prakriti? And he's going to continue that. Why this Param Bhava Majanantaha? Why are these people not knowing my Param Bhava? Okay, my Para Prakriti, why they don't know? He's saying that in this next, number 25. He is going to say, Na aham prakashaha sarvasya. Sarvasya, sarvalokasya, sarvajananam, sarvajantunam. So for all people, sarvasya means for all people, aham na prakasha. Aham na prakasha. I am not evident at all. They don't really see me. मेरा प्रकाश नहीं दिखता है उनको. That is the idea. Even though they are all bhaktas, very, very devoted people, then their devotion is still, something is lacking in that devotion. And so, na aham prakashaha sarvasya. I am not illumined to many people. I am not available to many people. They don't see me. They don't see me. Or they see me only as Krishna with a flute in the hand and bansi bajane wala. Aja bansi bajane wala. Like that. Hey, that is good. But they stop with bansi itself. And what Swami Paramarthanandaji says, one of his students came and told him, Swamiji, I want to play Kolatam with Krishna. Kolatam means, for those of you who don't understand this language, Kolatam means Dandiya. Think of it as Dandiya. I want to play Dandiya Ras with Krishna. Now, telling this to Swami Paramarthanandaji, okay, should Swamiji cry or laugh or what should he do? You know, and must be a big insult to his teachings for somebody to ask the question like this. And so that is how it is. Adharam Maduram, Vadanam Maduram. So Krishna's lips are beautiful and his speech is so sweet, and I can get lost in that. Vadanam Maduram, Hridayam Maduram, like this, the list goes on and on. Everything, you're so beautiful, your heart is beautiful. And Hasitam Maduram, Nayanam Maduram, like this. It is all good. That's good. That is how we develop our bhakti, and it's we need to build our bhakti. But then taking that to be the end, that is the problem. Akhilam Maduram. That shloka ends with Akhilam Maduram. Akhilam. What is the meaning of that? Akhilam. Usko chhod diya. You stuck with your lips and all these eyes and all that. And Akhilam. Think about that Akhilam. And so we can't blame our people for it, because our Upanyasakaras stop with Akhilam. They don't go with Akhilam Maduram. They don't touch that topic at all. They will say Akhilam, Krishna is everywhere. You call him, he will come. True, that is also true. But still, Aparat Prakriti only. Did you ever mention anything about Sarvam Brahmamayam? Did you mention anything? Brahman Okate. Did you mention anything about this? No. So we can't blame anybody for this. But then Krishna says, Yoga Maya Samavritaha. Why they don't see me? Because Avritaha. They are covered. They are covered. Their vision is concealed, veiled, or veiled. Don't know how to pronounce that one. And Avritaha. Samavritaha, Samyakavritaha, completely veiled. There's not even a chance that this person will figure out. Samavritaha, completely covered. They're completely devoted to Apara Prakriti, completely devoted. And to what? Yoga Maya Samavritaha, Yoga Maya Samavritaha, Yoga Maya. So here yoga means the three gunas which are characteristic of Maya. By that, the person is covered. So three gunas. So we've already seen that. So now we cannot ask Maya means how can you say three gunas? That topic is over now. Your chance to ask questions are all over. Now you can't ask any more questions. Why three gunas and all that? So I also don't know the answer why three gunas. This is how it is. Three gunas. Don't ask me why. So sattva rajas tamo gunaha tribhir gunamaye bhavaihi ye visarvam idam jagat. Recently we saw that. So shloka number 30. So idam sarvam jagat mohitam tribhir gunamayaihi bhavaihi. So we saw that. And so that yoga mayaya samavrataha. And servers, yeah, for all people it is true. And Swami Paramathananda says, it's very unusual. So he said, why do people fall in love? Why can't they rise in love? Like that he's asking the question. No, Swamiji, they fall in love, then they rise in love. I think that's also okay. Nothing wrong with that. Love is supposed to help us come out of things. That's the power of love. Nobody can beat love. And so they should all rise up. And so we hope everybody rises up and not just fall. And so attracted by all these finite attributes, we get lost in this jagat. And so Yoga Maya Samavritaha, completely covered by Maya, which is united with three gunas. That yoga there is united with three gunas. So Maya, I am deluded by Maya. So what is the problem with Maya? Why is she deluding all of us? Is she some kind of jealous lady or what? Some past karma, she and then she is now taking revenge on everybody. No. She is not taking revenge. This is how it is. And so she is waiting for us to tell her, hey, take me out of the grip of Maya. You've been asking me all these goodies, but tell me something beyond that. That's what she is waiting for. And So that person is called a Mudaha. That's what Krishna says here. Mudaha. Mudoyam na abhijana. Na abhijana. Mudaha. This person. Mudaha means generally fool, they say, translated as fool. So Aviveki, best, a person who can't see Nitya Vastu and Anitya. This permanent and impermanent, the person cannot differentiate. Despite seeing all the world full of sorrow and all ups and downs, and no, there is no family where there is no death. And so sooner or later that death is going to come to me. This fellow has no idea at all. He has no worry about it. And so that person is called a Mudaha. And even if not interested in Ishvara, and even if interested in Ishvara only in Saguna Ishvara, correct? Saguna Brahma, and no interest in Nirguna Ishvara, and that Nirguna Ishvara that was talked about in this chapter itself, Shloka number 5, I think, Apare Yamitastvanyam Prakritim Vidhi Me Param. Hey Arjuna, you must Vidhi, may you know, Vidhi is a command. Vidhi is a command. Vidhi. You must know. You must know my Paraprakriti, hey Arjuna. He said that. And Jiva Bhutam Mahabhaho. And that is of the nature of the Jiva also. Don't think I'm Paroksha and that Paraprakriti is Aparoksha. Jiva Bhutam, you. And that's why later on he says, Jnani tu Atmaiva me matam. It comes in this one. Shloka number 18. Udara sarva evaite Jnani tu Atmaiva me matam. So not far away. You don't have to look for it. And so, yeah. So Mudaha, I am na abhijanati. I am Mudaha. This Mudaha, I am means this. Na abhijanati. Na janati means does not know. Na abhijanati. Doesn't even have, does not know completely. Needs to know completely. It's not enough to be an astika. Astika means Veda is a pramanam. Religious means I am a bhakta, I am a devotee of so and so. That is all correct. But yaha abhijanati, I must know that Ishvara I must know completely. I cannot stop with Veda Bhakti, Sakama Bhakti. Okay? So that person should ask the question, how come Narada goes to Sanat Kumara and says, hey, Bhagavan, I know all the Vedas. Adhyaya, he says, he gives a big list. You saw that before. And Rigvedo, Yajurvedo, Samavedo, Atharvedo, Adhyaya, I know all these things. And he gives Shiksha, Kalpanam, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandasam, Jyotisham. I know all these things. I'm an expert in all Vidya, Kshatra Vidya, Nakshatra Vidya. Like this, he gives a big list of things. Kintu Aham Shochami, he says, but I'm sad, he says. This statement makes me sad when I hear something like that. For Narada to go and say, I am sad, okay, this is unimaginable for me. And so then he says, hey, I've heard Tarati Shokam Atmavit, the knower of Atma, Tarati Shokam, Shokam Tarati, that person transcends sorrow. Sorrow is gone. So therefore, Adhihi, you teach me about that Atma. Except Atma, I know everything else. Correct? That is what Narada is saying there. And so, Mudaha yam na abhijanati. And what he does not know, Mam ajam avyayam. He does not know this Atma, which is, does not know Mam. Okay, Mam is me. Sri Krishnam va. Paramatmanam. Does not know me. He knows Krishna. All horoscope of Krishna he knows. And Janmashtami and all is very clear about all that. But then Mam na abhijanati. The me that is ajam. Ajam, which we saw in second chapter itself, we saw it, right? So, न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते, cannot be killed, न हन्यमाने शरीरे. That ajaha vastu, which is atma, which is mam, which is me, that ajaha me, the avatara me is coming and going. Okay, after I teach you, after some time I'll also go away, but that mam, it's okay, everybody knows that. But ajam mam, and then somewhere else also we saw ajaha, I think. We saw chapter 4, ajo pisannavyayatma, there also he used the word ajaha, correct? भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय इत्यादि सम्भवाम्यात्ममायया. That ajaha and avyayam also we saw several times. So that which does not decline, imperishable, changeless, nirvikaraha. Okay, so avinashitu tad vidhi yena sarvamidam tatam vinashamavyayasyasya. Introduce that word first time there in shloka number 17. Veda vinashinam nityam ya enamajam avyayam katham sapurusha partha kanghatayati hantikam. So we saw avyayam there also. Again, chapter 4 we saw avyayam. Any guesses? Chapter 4. First shloka of chapter 4. Imam vivasvate yogam प्रोक्तवानहम अव्ययम. So it's nice to go back, and see all these things. Yeah, we actually studied all these things. So proktavan aham avyayam. So there he's referring to that I taught about this vastu which is avyayam. Like that he started that fourth chapter. And again in fourth chapter, chatur varnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaram apimam vidya kartaram avyayam. So it looks like Krishna likes this word avyayam. So very important, changeless. Why is changeless is important? Because Jagat is full of change. Jayati ajayate gachati iti Jagat. That which changes is called Jagat. Definition of Jagat. So somebody asks you, what is the word? That which changes is Jagat. Over. Definition of Jagat. Universe. That which changes. And so, the unchanging one. And even here in Tribir Gunamayai Bhavaihi Yebis Sarvam Idam Jagat. Yebis Sarvam Idam Jagat. Mohitam na vijanati. Mamebhyah param avyayam. There also use the word avyayam. Just a few shlokas. Shloka number 30. So that avyayam mam na abhijanati. So one who is unborn and one who is changeless. That me who is unborn and changeless na abhijanati. And who is that? Mudaha, no doubt. But lokaha. Mudaha lokaha. He uses the word lokaha here. Lokaha. Lokaha means lokyate anena iti lokaha. The world. The world. The world of people. The world does not know. That is the idea. The world does not know me. Lokaha. So busy. Everybody from Bombay to Goa, they are busy. Bombay to Goa is old fashioned. We should discover something. We should say something new. Say something. Last time I came up with something. From Simi Valley to Tirunal Valley. Okay, that is my thing. Okay, from Simi Valley, California to Tirunal Valley, Tamil Nadu. So from there to here, everybody is busy. So that is why Mamna Adijanati. So Bombay to go as a movie long ago. So For some of our Tamil people, they may not know what is Bombay to Goa. So let us translate this shloka. Two different ways to translate it. This Yoga Maya Samavritaha, in the first sentence, Aham na prakashaha sarvasya yoga maya samavritaha. That is one sentence. Okay. If you look at it like that, the translation goes like this: completely covered by Maya, united with three gunas, completely covered by Maya, united with three gunas, comma, I am not recognized by everyone. Full stop. This world is deluded, or you can say a person is deluded, whichever way. This world is deluded and does not know me properly. Does not know me properly. Does not know me properly as the one who is unborn and changeless. As the one who is unborn and changeless. Full stop. This is one translation. Now, if you start the first sentence with Naham Prakashaha Sarvasya, full stop. If you do that, then you get the second and put the Yoga Maya, etc. with the second sentence. Then what will you get? I am not recognized by everyone. Full stop. I am not recognized by everyone. Previously, what did we say? Completely covered by Maya, united with three gunas, I am not recognized by everyone. So the completely covered part, you put it in the next sentence. Okay. So I am not recognized by everyone. Full stop. This world, comma, completely covered by Yoga Maya. This world completely covered by Yoga Maya is deluded and does not know me properly, etc. Does not know me properly as the one who is unborn and changeless. Yeah, everybody got it? Yeah. Priya. You can unmute yourself. Vedaham samatitani
वेदाहं समतीतानि
vartamanani charjuna
वर्तमानानि चार्जुन
bhavishyani cha bhutani
भविष्याणि च भूतानि
mam tu vedana kaschana.
मां तु वेद न कश्चन
Vedaham samatitani
वेदाहं समतीतानि
vartamanani charjuna
वर्तमानानि चार्जुन
bhavishyani cha bhutani
भविष्याणि च भूतानि
mam tu vedana kaschana.
मां तु वेद न कश्चन.
Some of you are laughing there. Charjuna has come here once again. I figured it out. I saw Sudhaji was laughing. I said, what is going on? Ah, okay. All right. So, here is the question. See, the question is this. So this is a book. Now, the book is covering my face. So I can't see you. No chance. I can't see you. And when I can't see you, it is very obvious that in this case at least, you can't see me also. You can't see my face. Correct? So when Maya is covering me and I can't see Ishvara, then what about Ishvara? Ishvara also cannot see me. Maya is covering Ishvara also. And so this is that question is being answered in this shloka. Okay. And won't Maya cover Ishvara? Won't Ishvara also, poor Ishvara being deluded. Now he also is deluded. He created a monster, like this Mahabali. And he went after Shiva. So like this story is there. We have many stories. And we have this other guy. Who that what is his name? That Bhasmasura, right? And Bhasmasura, he went after Shiva. Shiva had to run for his life. So like that, Ishvara is helpless, like that question is there. And so, well, that's not a problem. Already Krishna mentioned, Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san. In 4th chapter he said, Prakritim swam adhishtaya. That Prakriti, that apara Prakriti, yes, without her, there is no creation possible. And no ignorance is possible, no knowledge also is possible. And so, Swam Adhishtaya, well, she is under my control. I am not deluded by her. I am a Sarvajnaha. I know everything. I know the tattvam of everything. Therefore, I am Dakshinamurti and I am not veiled by Maya. That is the idea. So I am a Mayavi. That's why we get the word Mayavi. So that Sanskrit student may make a note. Mayavin. Maya asya asti iti Mayavin. One who has Maya within brackets under one's control is called Mayavi. Mayavi. That Vini Pratyaya is there. We can add that Pratyaya to other words like that. Okay. Okay. Now that's why you are Tejasvi. Tejasvi. What is this Tejasvi? That Vini Pratyaya is that. Tejasvi, all that. Mayavi, Mayavini. So Pratyaya there. Okay. So here, Chinmayanandaji, Paramathanandaji tells us that Chinmayanandaji said a very nice story. And it seems the father and the small girl, they're walking together on the street, and they're having a stroll. And then from the opposite, there is a man and a policeman coming together. And the girl knows about policeman, police, but doesn't know. So who is that man? She asks the father. Father says, because the policeman is holding the other person, and so that person is a thief. And okay, then after some time, it seems there was another man coming accompanied by 2 police officers. And who's that man? That person is a bigger thief. Bigger thief. You need 2 people to restrain that man, So bigger thief. Then next, 3 police officers with another person. Then what about him? Oh, that's a much bigger thief. Because you need 3 police officers, like that. So this story got over. Then they went back home. And then next day on television, the daughter says, Daddy, please come here soon. Appa. Here, the greatest thief is right here in front of us. They caught the greatest thief. Why? Father is looking, seeing. the president is accompanied by a lot of law enforcement officers. And so this girl thought this man is a thief. Girl's logic is clear. The more the police officers around a person, the greater the thief. Nice logic. And so then now the father's job is to figure out how to tell this girl that he's not a thief. And so there he has to finally teach her somehow. And there is something called president. And they also need all this entourage, and part of the entourage is this police officers and all that security and all that. So after that, so he has to tell her, this person, this person is the previously whom you saw is the controller of the thief. The policeman is the controller of the thief. But here, this person, the person is the controller of all the entire police force. Is the opposite. This person is the controller of the thief. That person is the controller in chief. Correct? Okay. This is my addition to Chinmayananda's story. Okay. So, controller in chief, controller of the thief. That is the difference. Same here, Maya. Maya cannot touch Bhagavan, thankfully. And so, Aham Veda. Aham Veda. He says, I know. First word, two words. Veda Aham. Okay, Veda Aham. Veda Aham. I know. I know. What do I know? I know all these things. I know Samatitani, Vartamanani, Bhavishyani cha. That's pretty straightforward. Samatitani. All the things that have passed, I know. And Vartamanani, all the things that are going on right now. Vartamana. That's why Vartamana Kalaha. Vartamana Kalaha means present tense, they say. So that is Vartamanani. And then Bhavishyani. Future also. Whatever is going to happen, that also I know. Now itself I know. Okay. And Bhutani. That is the key word there. So Bhutani means beings or things. Okay. I know all these things. So we have to add it like this. Samatitani Bhutani Aham Veda. Vartamanani Bhutani Aham Veda. Bhavishyani Bhutani Aham Veda. Correct? I know all these things. All the things that have passed, that are present, and that will come. Hey Arjuna. And then okay, Veda, Aham Veda. Okay. So Sanskrit students may be wondering what is this Aham Veda, right? So that is Vid Jnane Dhatu. Vid Jnane. And Latlakara, present tense. So with Veda Vidatuhu Viduhu. Like that it comes. And then Vetha Vidatuhu Vida, like that it comes. And then Veda Vidvaha Vidmaha. Aham Veda Avam Vidvaha Vayam Vidmaha. Now if I say Vidmaha, you should raise your hand, correct? Yes, we have seen that before. Vidmaha. Somewhere we heard Vidmaha. Nachai tad Vidmah Kataranno Gariyaha Yadva Jayema Yadivano Jayeyuhu. Like that we saw in the second chapter, right in the beginning, before Krishna started teaching. Okay, so that is in the second chapter, Shloka number 5 or 6, like that. So that Veda Vidmaha is Uttama Purushaha Bahuvachanam. This is Uttama Purushaha Ekavachanam. Okay, first person. Okay. So Aham Veda, I know what? I know this Ube Para Apara Prakriti cha Aham Janani. Aham Veda. I know Para, my nature and nature of Apara Prakriti, I know. And whereas Tu, look at that. Tu, whereas Mam Veda na Kaschana. Kaschana Mam na Veda. Kaschana. Not even one person. Mam Veda. Knows me. Knows me. So compassion. Karuna. You saw that. Vashikara saying that the other day. Compassion. Daya. And so nobody knows me. Nobody knows me means what? Especially my para prakriti, nobody knows me. Everybody knows God is the most famous person in this whole world. So everybody knows of God. And even the atheist knows God. And that's why he says, no, I don't believe in God. Okay, that he also has an idea of God. Poor fellow. He can't get away with an idea of God also. So everybody, the theist, the believer also knows God. And the non-believer also knows God. So he must be absolutely the most famous person in this world. But then, my para prakriti kaschana mam na veda. Correct? So let's translate this. I know all the things or beings. I know all the things that existed in the past. I know all the things that existed in the past, comma, that exist now, and that will exist in the future. I know all the things that existed in the past, comma, that exist now and will exist in the future, comma, but no one at all knows me. But no one at all knows me. Oh, Arjuna, full stop. Okay, got that? Yeah. So let's, Vaidyaji, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay.
Ichha dvesha samuthena
Ichcha dvesha samuttena
dvandva mohena bharata
dvandva mohena bharata
sarva bhutani sammoham
sarva bhutani sammoham
sarge yanti parantapa
sarge yanti parantapa
ichha dvesha samuthena
Ichcha dvesha samuttena
dvandva mohena bharata
dvandva mohena bharata
sarva bhutani sammoham
sarva bhutani sammoham
sarge yanti parantapa.
sarge yanti parantapa.
Yeah, please continuing that same line of thought here. Sarva bhutani sammoham yanti. Hey parantapa, hey Arjuna, parantapa, paran shatrun tapayati iti parantapa, parantapaha. So one who destroys the greatest of enemies, that person is called parantapa. So referring to Arjuna, obviously. Arjuna addressed by the two words in the shloka, Bharata. So Bharata, Vamsha, Kulodbhava, Bharata, and Parantapa. Two words are used. So Yanti, they get, they gain. Okay. Okay. Sarva Bhutani Sammoham Yanti. Second line. Sarva Bhutani Sammoham Yanti. Sarva Bhutani, all beings. Here in this case, Bhutani means beings. So we have to translate the word Bhutani based on the context. All things, including sentient, insentient. Last time we translated like that in the last shloka. Here, Sarva Bhutani, because deluded, it's going to talk about delusion. And so obviously a human being. Not even animals, only human beings. So all human beings is what we should say here. And sammoham yanti. Sammoham yanti. They become deluded. Moha is delusion. Getting lost in something that is really not of value, but not understanding it is called moha. Okay. So it can be confused about certain things in our own vyavahara. Okay. So not knowing how to, how to buy vegetables. When you go to a store, you have to know how to buy vegetables. Which vegetable is good, which orange is good. You have to know. We have to at least know which is rotten orange versus something that's a good orange. We must know that much minimum. Otherwise, how are we going to shop? So that kind of moha is also there potentially. So I need to know those things also. So and then dharma vivek also is there. But then yahan par sammoham, completely deluded. Nitya anitya vastu vivekaha nasti. There is not even an awareness that there is something called nitya vastu. That all this is anityam first, then nitya vastu is there. Then aham nitya vastu, that nitya vastu is me. All those things have to come. So sammoham yanti, Krishna is saying. And as means sarge, the word sarge. In this creation, sargaha means creation. Generally, they use the word in the Bhagavatam also. Skanda, sarga, like this, they use these words. That section, that particular section, creation, yuga. So many different meanings can be given. So here, in this creation, or in the lives in which they are born, in this life, sarge, that also we can say. So they are deluded. Okay, this sarva bhutani. Then what? They are deluded by what? Dvandva mohena. He defines this delusion. He clarifies it by saying Dvandva moha. Dvandva. Have you heard the word Dvandva or not? You heard the word Dvandva. So, Dvandva. What shloka? Any shlokas you can think of? So, in both cases, in second chapter itself, we saw Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna Nirdvandvo Nitya Sattvastaha Niryogakshema Atmaman. So there he said, he advised Krishna, says Nirdvandvaha Bhava. Be somebody who is free from the trap of Dvandva. Dvandva means it's like a twin. Dvandva is like a twin. Two things. Likes, dislike. Sukha, dukkha. Shita, ushna. Shitoshna, sukha, dukkhadaha. Agama, apayino, nityaha. Tam stitikshasva bharata. Tam stitikshasva bharata. Hey, bharata. The Dvandva is natural in this Trigunatmika Jagat. The Dvandva is natural. And Ragadvesha also is natural. We said, Krishna said that Indriyasya Ragadvesho vyavasthito. So like and dislike also is natural to me. And Dvandvas are going to be there in this Jagat. Therefore, my tendency is going to be to what I like and to stay away from what I don't like. And this is going to be there. Tam stitikshasva. Put up with it. This is what Krishna says. Krishna doesn't say try to solve the problem and all that. And you can do some adjustments and help make your life comfortable, no doubt. But then Dvandva Mohena, they are caught in this Dvandva Moha, constant from birth to death. This is what we do, constantly managing our likes and dislikes. Is it not? It's amazing, is it not? This language is useful to us to understand how we spend our lives. Is it not? So Dvandva Moha. Because when I look at my life, I can easily see that my next life is not going to be any different than this life. It's very obvious. Say, okay, the next life. And it's there is no chance. It doesn't matter where. Even in heaven, I'll go with my same problems. I'll start comparing myself. Oh, this fellow is must have done a lot of punya. Oh, you did not do much punya. I had a lot of much more punya. This is how I'll compare myself. There's no other way of thinking. That's it. I'll create a fight. I'll go to heaven and create a fight. Then Bhagavan has to come. Here I have to go to Supreme Court. There Bhagavan is there. So he will take care of, he will sort out all these problems. And so this is how it's going to be. And so Dvandva Mohena and this Dvandva, the beauty of this Dvandva, this our industry loves this Dvandva, this trap. They know that they know better than us that we are trapped in it. Constantly going back and forth. I told you, I may have said this example. This eye doctor, and he checks my eyes and all that, and recommends new lenses, and then frame. The next step is the most interesting step. The worst part is over. You know, throwing the light on your eyes, all that is over. Now it's your turn. You can now choose from among this big variety of frames. And you look around and you say, how am I going to choose from this? What? Tell me some basis to choose at least. Is there something? Price range is there, okay. That also they are not clear. Nothing, it's all fuzzy there. Fuzzy means already my eyes are fuzzy. Because they put all these drops and things like that. Already my eyes are fuzzy. Now you go there and you're supposed to figure this out. So perfect situation. And then, so finally they chose, he put this small frame. Wait a minute, is this, the doctor is supposed to make me see better. Now you have made this frame so small, your frame is blocking my view, my vision. I don't know if you've seen these kinds of frames, very narrow, rectangular, narrow thing. I said, no, this frame is blocking me there, down and below. What is this? He started smiling. He said, no, that's the latest fashion. Latest fashion. Then immediately I said, okay, so next year when I come, you will show me big glasses. Because now you will, that will, and then you will say that is the latest fashion. Means I have to throw away this thing. And he started really enjoying my joke after that. He didn't expect this, I think, from me. And so this is how it is. Dvandva is perfect. You keep on changing. Fashion. Fashion means that making a change is what is fashion. Keep on changing. Because we get tired also. Quickly we get tired, and children, and they will keep on asking. It's a big headache for parents. Big headache. Constantly. Hey, I just went to the mall just 3 months ago and you're asking for another shirt. What is this? So constantly going. Abercrombie and this and that. My God, this mall is an amazing place. And I see a lot of young kids coming out of the mall. I don't see older people going there. Young people are coming. And where is the money for them to go into the mall? You need to have a lot of cash before you get into the mall. But anyway, this is Dvandva, very interesting. And so they have figured this out. Change it, don't change it too fast. Change it a little so that by the time they figure it out, they won't be able to figure out. And you will come back to the same old thing. Then I started this, they started wearing big glasses. See, when they gave me the small glasses, then I was thinking of my olden days. We used to wear big glasses, you know, like this. It used to cover, even our eyebrows, it used to cover. And now it is all small. Then after that, I saw these girls and all ladies are wearing big glasses. I said, what? It's supposed to be old fashioned. No. It's new fashion. It's the latest fashion. You have to wear big glasses. Then only it's cool. So I tell you, this is just, we are just made to go round and round. And so, Dvandva Mohena Bharata, I go to the store and I'm seeing all these things and I'm buying. Hey, why did you buy all this? Do you need all this? No, I don't need it, but I like it. So now we buy because we like it, not because we need it. Need and all, we'll see. We'll take it home and then we'll see later whether we need something or not. So we have to teach all these things to our children. You know, we have come to this situation where they need a different type of education. So constantly going back and forth. So that is Dvandva Moha. And what kind of Dvandva Moha? He's giving an adjective here. Ichha, Dvesha, Samuthena. Samuthena. Caused by Ichha and Dvesha. Like and dislike. That's it. That is why Krishna is correct in saying Indrisya, Indrisyarthe, Ragadvesho, Vyavastito. Every object in this world, you will have something called Raga, Dvesha. Tayoho Vasham na agachet. Don't come under their spell. They are your enemies, he said. Strong word he used there. Tauhi asya paripantino, he said that. And so here also Ichadvesha, Samuthena. I think that you understand. So let us translate this. O Bharata, O Arjuna, hey Arjuna, O Parantapa, O scorcher of the enemies. Scorcher. You know, we use in translation, we use very interesting words. Normally in our spoken language, we don't use all these words, scorch and all that. But that's how they translate it. All beings due to delusion of the opposites. All beings, comma, due to delusion of the opposites. Or deluded, due to being deluded by the opposites. That is also okay. Arising from desire and aversion. Arising from desire and aversion, comma, due to delusion of the opposites arising from desire and aversion, comma, go into a state of total delusion. Go into a state of total delusion. In this creation, Sarge, in this creation, full stop. O Arjuna, all beings due to delusion of the opposites arising from desire and aversion, comma, go into a state of total delusion in this creation. Full stop. We'll continue the next class. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithvi Sasya Shalini Desho Yam Shobharahitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om